Alright, class trial begins.
Monokuma appears!
What the fuck? 2 Monokumas?
Wrong!
An illusion. He's moving so fast, he's making a clone of himself. She's so done with this shit.
Boy, tough crowd.
Stop
Look at
talking.
him saying it twice. That's funny.
Okay. Hey! Hey!
No, deadass, how do you do that, though?
Let's go. Please!
What the heck?
Oh, she is hard set on it being him.
What the heck?
For serious. Dude, like, look at that. I told you I think it's her, just specifically because of how she's acting.
Hey.
That's right.
So I told you before it started who I think it is. I think Hifumi's the murderer of Taka, and I think she killed Hifumi. That's exactly what I think happened. I don't know how she killed Hifumi, but... I never got to check the rec room. I mean, most people probably wouldn't correlate the two. The only reason I'm correlating the two is because I think the girl that spends the most time in the rec room is the one doing it. Or, like, is the culprit, so. Alright, let's talk to everybody.
Damn.
He always has that shit. Fuck.
Damn.
About you, Lino.
Just the
What
worst.
about Hiro? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, Hiro, what do you think? Okay, the genocide jails out.
Yes, yes.
Tic Tac.
Hey.
Yep. What about you, Celeste? Look at dude. Jesus. Like, she was not doing that in the other ones, like the other trials. The only reason I can imagine her doing, like, getting more expressive is because she was injured during this. Look at how many of us are. There's, like, nobody here. Yeah, look at that, yeah.
Just the worst.
What?
Come on.
Yoo-hoo!
Dude, look how many people there is. There's like fucking 6. Neutral liberation. Whatever. I think that's all I got. So you get another one of those for, I think, like, pretty much every, like, once you talk to everybody during free time.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Oh my god.
Was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in— Don't try and deny it! You killed them!
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Damn.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room. You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
One of those I have to...
Everything we found in your room.
I think the blueprints.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Hiro, why? Why did you kill them?
No! Just hold on a second!
And in your room, the blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Shoot!
Dude.
The blueprints, the suit parts,
They are all proof enough.
Shoot!
everything we
Found in your room.
Yeah. Dude.
Shoot!
I restart?
everything we found. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all. That you are the culprit.
It's not true! It's
Hiro, why?
No! Just hold on a second!
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
It's not true! It's
Hiro, why?
No! Just hold on a second!
Everything we found in your room.
Set myself down
Shoot!
real quick.
Shoot!
I wanted to fail.
Is the... I refuse to give up yet!
Yeah, let me read back in here.
An eternity later.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints.
The suit parts, they are all.
I'm
No,
so
that's wrong! Are we sure Hiro really made those blueprints?
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hiro wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared. The handwriting's obviously different when you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
That's true.
No, the differences are bigger than that, I think.
Come on! I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting and—
So Makoto, are you saying you don't?
And he's not the only one. I think Hiro's innocent as well.
What?
Then who was in that Robo Justice suit?
Damn.
Is it like Hiro said?
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto.
So?
I got it! Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit, and we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hiro didn't do it.
Yeah, what?
It makes perfect sense. Hiro was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
He was the one in the suit, but the suit wasn't the guy that was attacking people.
So what you're saying is...
Somebody was attacking people and trying to make it look like it was the person.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo Justice
Damn,
suit.
they figured that shit out fast.
What? Now that's a bold assumption.
Yeah.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around!
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto,
I mean, it was, yeah, this.
I got it!
This one. Yeah,
I got it!
nice.
They were a dolly and a tarp, right? So, let's see if I can... Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they... That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
Yep.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository,
The dolly in the repository. Yeah.
so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right? But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
What?
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room. Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
What?
she's raised an objection. How do you...
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
You bitch.
We have all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
That's weird, man. Why? Reloading? Like, how many more of these fucking things are there, dude? Like, I'm fucking 3 trials in, I'm still learning shit. Fuck me, man. I wish I was on gentle. But I think you're fucking me. Boy, I have to do this shit.
You have it wrong! I cannot agree! You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. I cannot agree.
This should prove it.
Jesus. That was stressful.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository,
one of the wheels had a blood stain on it. There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheels. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident, and as the blood dried on the tire, so there's my proof that the dolly was used to move
Well, anyway,
No, she
that was just
doesn't.
something we
She's
had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of
Trying
how
to
Robo
fucking-
Justice didn't do it.
I don't know.
Because if it's
Good
not a
at
killer
everything.
robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately
Because the dolly
obvious.
would have had to bend over, and here the suit can't. So you'd have had to bend over to pick up the bodies and stuff.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment room. And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a
Right
handle,
here.
all you'd have to do is
Bend over.
No, that's wrong.
Can't bend over. You said it yourself, right?
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit
I don't
together.
even know how you bend over
Remember?
in this thing. Oh yeah, you just straight up can't bend at the waist.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about
That's
wrapping the
true.
body in a tarp.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Yeah, because you can't take it off by yourself.
I got it! I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember,
Which makes the same thing. You can't get in there by yourself and zip it up either. I mean, unless you use one arm to zip it, and then put the other arm in after. But yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that. Yeah. No way you get that clasp.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hiro wasn't just making it up?
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him
Right?
wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
Didn't we see him though?
So, it's really, really
thought
true
there was
that
a
Robo
point
Justice
inside.
couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the robot suit, correct?
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I took? You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by
So what
Robo
if he's
Justice?
not being dragged? Also, there's no way she took a picture of him being dragged if she was unconscious. I said that from the beginning. I'm gonna say it again right now.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit,
We've already
how
had
do
to
you explain
disprove this
that?
bitch twice.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said? So long as those facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hiro, without a doubt. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion. Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Facts, baby.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Yeah,
All
what
right
the hell? I
then,
forgot about
let's
that.
take another look back at what happened. I suppose we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while. That was around 8 a.m.
And as soon as we split up,
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto.
it seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had, as it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
Yeah, we did see him. Which is really
We were
weird.
soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to the nurse's office and resumed our search for the suspect. But not long after leaving the nurse...
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
and then,
That's when we heard it from the screen. Yeah.
at that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste, Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's, and that's when we heard the body discovery announcement. I left Celeste and Hina there and headed back to the
I think
3rd
that
floor
one was Taka's
to let
body.
the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about. Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising. We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so
There has to be a secret door somewhere.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone. Next thing we knew, we were searching this, and after some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies,
I
and
don't
we
think
all
it's gonna
headed to
be
the
her.
repository,
That if it's her is gonna be hard. Or at least, I don't
which
know.
is where
I
we
don't have no
rediscovered the
proof
corpses.
except for, like, accusations. So,
I think that about covers.
I see. The whole thing It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true,
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation, and from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
yep. I'm pretty sure Fumi killed Taka. Maybe Celeste was helping. And then just decided to kill him.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Fuck.
Shoot!
Fuck.
Shoot!
You have to restart again.
Regarding Taka's death.
My ass. Sorry, nothing crazy happened.
I refuse to give up yet!
An eternity later.
Or perhaps it was.
We already know what order they were killed in.
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Oh my god,
No,
I got it
that's
right.
wrong.
Holy fuck. That shit's dumb.
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order
That's
as their
exactly
numbers.
what I was trying to say, but why the hell I gotta do such complicated shit for that?
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the...
Hangman's Gambit. Body... just... Oh, wristwatch. There you go. There you go.
Now I understand! I've got it! Taka's wristwatch! See? Look! It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Oh, it was working fine. Yeah, you know what time it was and everything.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
that's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them in that way. When we saw how they were used in each incident, we...
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window. Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder.
Yeah.
But all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right.
No, I disagree.
With him, at least, we're all safe. When we heard Hifumi screaming, then we all ran down to the nurse. That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something!
If that's true, where's the tape?
The only thing that I'm confused about is how would Hifumi have known to scream during the time we saw the body announcement? Unless you just heard it and screamed, but...
I don't know.
Don't just go making stuff up.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream.
Yeah. Hifumi's scream wasn't him dying.
Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
And it does not stop there. There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together, while everyone else was in the equipment room, correct? And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have.
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how. In particular, I think we need to fix.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't. And according to what Celeste's. His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
He moved himself.
But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
いろんな見た目になれるアプリなんだって。どれどれ